streaming, and I'm joined from, once again, Nico, Enzi, Ab, who is a tiny bit under the weather at the moment. Enzi feeling a bit sick, so hopefully we'll be all good to the conclusion of this matchup between PMP and RedByte. But how are you doing, Enzi?
I'm okay. I feel a bit sick, so if I have to go drone around or if you hear some messy stuff, then I apologise, but it looks like we are going live. Met already coming out with a double kill with the SMG and the grenade, as Riddick will get the headshot down onto Umbate, leaving it in a 2v4, as Riddick will get his second as well. Mudai with that deagle onto Evo. And now it's 2v3. PMP got it all to do is Mudai will deagle down Evo. Messa with the reply with a scope shot onto Mudai. So it's all down to Mirko, and he will get dropped from Met. Early round for RedByte and really nice stuff.
Yeah, I know
back
I'm going
at
to
you, How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good, but I know I'm going to mess up on Mudai's name because we are used to call him Mudaj. English pronunciation would suggest you'd say Mudaj, but of course these are Italian players, so it kind of goes a bit out the window. But I'm going to pick the action up with Mudai as I'm going to switch over here. And two frags have came in actually from Umbate there. Make that 3 onto Messa as well. Riddick and Messa all been completely dominated from the Italians, AK, and suddenly down to a 4 versus 2. This is actually an all-Italian affair, as we do have two of the top Italian teams facing off against each other here. I think a lot of people will probably put their money on PMP to take away this matchup, as Shaw has been dropped from Met in the head. So now a 2 versus 4. Let's have a switch over to RedByte. Where are these players? Met is in the arches. He's been heavily tagged up there from the plant pot area, and he has some support coming in around the back. But it's not going to last long, as Vu will take down Lehu, but now got 3 more players to find and kill, as he is going to come in contact with Mirko, and Mirko completely destroys him, and suddenly it is back to 1-1, Enzi. But I do think a lot of people will probably be edging their bets on PMP taking this matchup.
Yeah, indeed, and what a great reply round from PMP, in fact, with Umbate with a triple kill there with that AK on the A side. So let's see what he's going to do. He is going to be defending A, but no players are going to be rushing A, so I'm going to switch it over to an SMG into the action, and Shah will nade Riddick down. Let's pick it up with Met with that SMG. Is going to be pushing in them shops anytime soon, as Shah will land the double. Lehu with a single headshot, and Shah with the final frag to make it his 3rd of the round. And the first round looked really good for RedByte. But PMP with 2 very comfortable and confident rounds to bring this one back to a 2-1.
Indeed, RedByte actually won that 9th round and did choose to go attack, so you would assume it will be their strongest side, or maybe, just maybe, they're going to be leaving the best to last. Either way, Termi's going to try and push in here as Mirko will down him. Met's also been dropped from shot in amongst all the action, and PMP once again looking good, a player to the good here, as RedByte once again have it all to do. They're going to be pushing A site here. All 3 RedByte players are congregating around this A side. The bomb carrier is going to be Vu. Now starting to push back up. He's coming under heavy fire from the pot area. Needs to be careful here as he goes back onto his stomach, and he's going to try and prone his way to a hopeful victory. But it's looking more and more likely that PMP are going to take the 3-round lead here, although Vu has just gone onto Lehu. Looks like they're going to do the rotate back towards B, and you can already see 2 PMP players in the form of Shot and Mirko just sprinting across to the top of B Street. So this rotate has definitely been sussed out, and they have already acted upon it here. So Vu's going to try and pick up another couple of frags, and Shaw will down him. He did heavily tag up Mirko. That's going to leave Messa in a horrible situation. The bomb is down on White Van, and he once again finds himself in a 1 versus 3, as there are 2 players to his left, and the last will be next to the bomb. He's going to come around the SMG. Very nearly got a chance at a +10, but not going to happen. 3-1 the scoreline already, Enzi, and PMP looking too strong.
Indeed they are. As I'm going to follow it up with the top fragger for PMP at the moment. Obviously the SMG coming out from Shah, as he is going to dodge them sniper ballistas. The nade will come out. Mirko, in fact, is going to get a nade kill by himself, as Termi will go down. Shah also with the nade kill as well that you saw he threw, as he does see that AK. Beautiful SMG work onto Riddick as he does come around the corner, and AK's there though, as Evo will down Shah in retaliation. That will make it a 2v4 now, as Messa and Evo for RedByte are the last 2 remaining players, and Lehu will fight back onto Evo, leaving Messa all on his own with the scope. He has been shot at. He does hear some noise from behind him. Will he land this frag? Yes, he does. Lehu goes down. That's 1 out of 4 tags the scope. Indeed, he didn't actually tag him there. The bullet was directly in his face, and COD 4 did not register it. But hey, he's got to move on. as he is against the clock. 50 seconds left with that bomb in hand, and the AK and scope at his disposal. As PMP obviously just sitting in corners waiting. There is in fact a player at the top of the street behind the red car, and the shot has come out. He did miss, it did land a tag, as Messer knows that now the smoke comes out, so he's completely blocked the vision from the scope, as he is going to be coming around the corner now, Messer, and there's Mirko in double doors, waiting and prowling around, trying to find Messer, and Messer appears out of nowhere, and that will be the headshot down and 4-1. But Vince, what do you think from your point of view RedByte need to do to get back into this game? I just think PMP are just so good, they're just stopping RedByte getting out of spawn.
Well, first of all, Termi has to stop that Bond coming in, because he's on 006 at the moment. But also, they just don't seem to be very aggressive. Look at them all, just stuck in mid. Nobody seems to want to move through. And that, for me, is one of the main reasons why they're currently 4-1 behind. Having said that, they're going to try and push through on force here in the A arches. But not too much is happening. Very much a split attack as the bomb has actually gone down somehow from Vu. Metz came back. Vu gets a second piece of action in this round, getting the frag onto Umbe, and Messer will pick up the pieces onto Lehu as he tries to rotate around the back. Mudai has taken down Met. Now in another 1 versus 3, of course this will be a 1v4. He's already taken down a player, but there's Messer with the scope to pick up his second. So as I was talking, NZ needs to be much more aggressive. In that round they pushed very aggressively onto A, and they did reap the benefit, so let's hope that continues.
Indeed. Let's just let's see what Termi's doing here. He is currently on 0-6, like you said. So one more death, and he has officially landed the 007, aka the James Bond. As Met will lead the rush with the SMG, as Termi will jump down these stairs. A player is there, but he does not want to die. The SMG is there. Termi with the 007 and the Bond, as Met will get the double frag onto Shah and Lehu. Awesome stuff coming out from Met here with that SMG, as he's going to be pushing this A-Arch with complete authority and confidence to take out another player, as Umbe will do just that onto Riddick, as Met will come up these stairs now, waiting for a player just to appear out of the thin air that is on City Streets, as Mudai will get that deagle down onto Messer, as Met is coming around the corner now, all the way in the spawn. I'm not sure PMP actually realised this. Met in a great position to win the round for his team, but Umbe with the frag. Oh my god, Met with the fail! Oh, dearie me, Met. What was going on there? Oh my, I'm not sure if you saw that, Vince, but literally your desk would be broke right now if you did.
I didn't. I'm gutted that I didn't.
Oh
but
god.
I'm sure I'll watch that back in the VOD if you're lucky enough to be following him. As Umbe has picked up the first onto Termi. He's now gone double. Oh, in fact, he got an assist, so we'll let him off slightly, but he still hasn't picked up a frag, and we are in the 8th round here, so he's died every single round thus far. As we are going to be carrying on with the action, Messer will open up onto Mudai. Scope on scope battle. Lehu back onto Messer. Looking for a second frag here. Messer's a flurry of bullets. Does pick it up with the deagle finally on the 4th or 5th time of asking. And that is going to put PMP in a 1 versus 4 now, as Shah has just taken down Vu. All down to Riddick. Where is Riddick? He is in A car park, but not for long, as Shah comes and gets his second in a row. 6-2 the scoreline, NZ. And at RedByte, they just simply have to somehow put a halt to this onslaught from PMP, because they're running out of rounds, and they're running out of them fast.
Indeed, I don't want to point it out too much, but Tomi's on 0-8, or 0-1 and 8, and that is not good for his team, you know. You need all the players to kind of perform, and that's not happening on the RedByte side. That might be taking a large effect on the team play as well. Obviously, he has an SMG, so he's fulfilling a large role in opening up these bomb sites for his team, and he's not doing that, but Met is trying to take the role of Termi here. Termi will come around the corner, could find himself a frag. Yes, he does. Termi, welcome to the scoreboard. There's your first kill in 8 rounds. Just a bit late, just as Met will finish off this round onto Lehu and make it 6-3.
Indeed, he got a frag, but he also died. So that kind of every round a death is continuing on for Termi. But, you know, his team are only 3 rounds behind. It is possible it could pull this back to a 7-5, 6-6 kind of scoreline. And we are going to pick up the action once again here. Mirko very aggressive in. Shah is using that same sneaky position. Throws the up and over grenade. Will land on Met here. And Shah and Mirko are pushing up together. Termi has picked up a frag. Gets down from Lehu. Mirko misses a couple shots there as he's trying to push round up onto the opposite car park. A catwalk even. And Vu and Messer will chime in with frags. 3 versus 2 even out of nowhere. And suddenly RedByte have a real sniff at picking up another frag, bringing this back to a 6-4, but Lehu will drop the car bomb onto Mesa, courtesy of that barrel exploding, and Riddick drops the grenade of his own onto Umbe. So Lehu, in a 1 versus 2 situation here, knows the bomb planter is scurrying back up towards the Overwatch area. So he is just going to hold fast here. He realises both players are on A side, and of course his objective is just to stop that bomb being planted. He doesn't necessarily have to kill both the players here. If they time themselves out, that will be more than welcome as well. Knows this is another fake. He's going to go to the left. The player's actually to his right, but he's very fortunate to be able to escape with that one. Vu and Riddick are both staying around this A side. Lehu hasn't fallen for this yet, as he will peek around the corner and picks up the frag onto Vu. He knows the bomb is down as heavy smoke does descend onto A Arches, and he's going to get the second as well through the smoke onto Riddick. Huge play from Lehu, but really, NZ, I have to say, RedByte simply had to win that round. They're now 7-3 behind. Had they won that one, it would be 6-4. Huge, huge 1v2 clutch.
Yo, bro, what's going on? Seriously? Wow, Lehu really just got that. Oh good, for once I actually followed the action to the right person, Vince, and I actually saw that, and that was just sick from Lehu, and like one of the biggest fails I've ever seen from RedByte. But hey, we're going into a new round, it's a new start for RedByte, let's see what's going to happen. As I am following on to Lehu, he's all the way into Wooden House off the spawn, and RedByte do not realise this. My team are doing all the work, and Lehu will finally get a frag with his great positioning, as he is, well, Termi has been called of double doors, and Mirko will take him down with the headshot, making it 8-3. And really, if RedByte don't get this round now, I think it's pretty much GG.
I honestly think that 1v2 clutch was a massive body blow to RedByte. That was their chance of bringing it back to 4-6. Only 2-round deficit. Since then, they have lost the next round very quickly as well. So, huge, huge body blow. Mesa is going to try and make something happen for his teammates. Riddick will try with the frag as well. Mesa has been dropped though from Shah. So PMP are looking good, especially as Moodeye picks up one, looking for a second. Does pick up second onto Vu as well, and that's going to leave Met in a 1 versus 4 situation. Why are you here, Met? Your entire team was on A, and you're chilling out at Ice Cream Van. Deary, deary me. And if you can pull off this 1v4, I will eat my hat. To be completely honest, and I'll eat my words as well, but I don't see it happening. You've got PMP, very good players, very much veterans, and there's no way they're going to let this 1v4 slip, as Moodeye will pick up yet another scope frag, cleans up the round, 3-9 at half-time, and remember, RedByte did win the knife round, and they chose to go attack Enzy, so it's just not looking good for them.
Not looking good at all, you know, 9-3, a large margin at half-time, so if RedByte want to win this, they're going to have to do a bloody well good job getting this this half back, but let's see what's going to happen. Let's follow on to Moodeye here. He did pick up that free kill streak last round, all in a row in fact, as the smoke will land down in front of the double windows, as Mesa will land a scope shot down onto Lehu, as Moodeye just stationary there in front of the milk truck. As Evo will get the kill onto Mirko, as Moodeye still very cautious, as an SMG has poked out in the double doors area. Umbe is trying to land the kill, but Mesa, oh my god, all of a sudden RedByte with the team ace. But we saw something similar in the first half, and PMP were like, yeah, that's nothing, and they just came back with huge rounds.
That's the beauty of being so far ahead, and you can kind of afford to lose rounds comfortably, get team aced against, and you're still like, well, hey guys, we're still 5 rounds ahead, who cares? So they do definitely have that huge round cushion here, as Lehu is going to pick up that first onto Termi, who has moved on to 2 frags, 1 assist, 13 deaths. That, ladies and gents, is a pretty bad, dismal performance, to be entirely honest with you. Has gone down to a 3 versus 2 situation, though, in favour of RedByte. So can they pull off this second round in a row on defence? Perhaps this is their strongest side after all. As Grenade is going to be coming on here. Shah's been dropped for Met. Great work from Riddick and Met there to pick up the last 3 frags. And Mesa actually will take down Lehu. So 9-5 the score, and NZ. Last 2 rounds have gone the way of RedByte. But again, I repeat what I said earlier. PMP still have that couple rounds cushion here. 4 rounds ahead.
Yeah, literally all they could do right now is say what's going wrong and they could fix it, but Mesa is going to make sure Shah does not do any damage to his teammates, as he will get taken down early on through the glass wall from the spawn, as RedByte again coming out of the block so quick, and all of a sudden Moodeye is your last remaining player looking for the no-scope, and it's not going to happen here, Vince, as that's 3 rounds on the bounce for RedByte, and PMP are falling like flies, and I don't know what's going on. I'm clueless now.
I think the warning sign will just start to be flickering in the background, but they're not going to go crazy just yet. I think they're going to realise they still have rounds in the bag here, still 3 ahead, but either way, they are going to be just slowly but surely getting more and more scared about this, as they have gone a player behind. So, alarm bells perhaps starting to ring a tiny bit clearer through the headphones here, as we are going to see PMP going a 1 versus 4. It's going to be down to Moodite. He has pulled out that deagle. Can he pick up the frag? No, he can't, as Vu will get his second. And now, NZ, I do think they're going to start to worry a tiny bit. And the timeout has been called. Was just about to ask when that timeout was going to come. And of course, they are going to elect to use it now. I'm not sure about this spam from RedByte. I mean, they weren't spamming ha-ha-has or anything when they were getting destroyed. So, yeah, you only sing when you're winning comes to mind.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying when you see that, but hey, it's COD 4.
It happens, man. It happens. I mean, of course, they're probably feeling pretty damn good at the moment. Adrenaline running through their veins. Feeling pretty confident about the fact that they have won the last, 4 rounds in a row, NZ, I think? Yeah, it was 9-3 at half-time, now 9-7. So, obviously, it's definitely been their way in this second half. But PMP is still 2 rounds ahead, and of course, they're well within their rights to call out this timeout and to try and figure out what was going wrong for them.
Indeed, as I'm Italian, you see, so I don't think that actually means something good, so I think I should just stop with that. Wait, I'll say one last thing. Alright, there, I'm done.
So, 9-7. And PMP, of course, have just readied up, so we are ready to get back into the thick of the action. Doesn't seem to have done them any good here as Mess has picked up 2. Rick comes in with a grenade as well, and I think this is going to look like a 9-8 here, unless PMP can pull off this 3v4 clutch. And again, the ha-ha-has coming in, and Bay, however, has taken down Vu, brought it back to an even affair at 3 apiece. And looks like Moodite is going to push Lone Wolf style, Rambo style onto B all by himself. Does have support now in Wooden House from the bomb carrier. Has thrown that grenade up and over, looking for it to explode on Red Car, but Med is coming round from the backside. Has picked up one. Merkel back onto Riddick. Umbe has shut down Messer, and that's going to leave Met in a 1 versus 2. As he was in Wood, and think he gave his position away after that frag onto Moodai. And you can see both PMP players starting to rotate, but Umbe playing smart. Just camped in the double doors, realised Met was probably going to suss out that rotation, and does take him down. So that 4-round onslaught has came to a close, NZ, and PMP once again have that 3-round lead, 10-7 ahead.
I'm just wondering where the ha-ha-has are, after PMP won that round. Like, I don't see them. Don't see them at all, but hey, I'm going to pick it up with Shy. He's got a great spawn already on that milk van. Bottom of the street, shots ringing out in his ear. Evo's going to be there, takes him down. Messi is going to go down as well. Met with the reply onto Mirko. Lahu down as well. Riddick with that AK. Working to perfection as all of a sudden 2v4 out of absolutely nowhere. As make that a 1v4 now. Zumbe will get taken down from Termi. And I can probably bet a ha-ha-ha's going to come out any second now. Now? Now.
10-8. 10-8 is the score, NZ, and I do have to question whether RedByte have the stones here to pull this one back and even win. Because remember, they were 9-3 behind at one stage. Definitely important to note that one. If you have just joined us, there's 2 grenades come in there from Riddick and Vu. Seems they've definitely got those grenades locked down on defense side of City Streets. Of course, grenades such an influential part of this map, trying to shut down those fast pushes. Met's going to come up, will get the frag onto Umbe through the car window in the face. Bit of a trick shot there, as now Lihu, I was about to say Lihu is the last reigning player, it's actually Moodai, as the overlay has bugged, and he has that scope in a 1 versus 5 situation. Bomb is on the opposite side of the map, literally, so he has definitely a tall order ahead of him in this marathon. Is he going to start off by sprinting? He has heavily tagged up Messer. It's a battle of the no-scopes, but Vu has came into party poop and takes him down. 10-9 the score in NZ, and this is the closest this game has been since the very beginning. They always had a huge lead at PMP, and that lead has nearly been cut off.
Huh? Alright, sorry guys, Lee was speaking to us. So it sounded like I was speaking to myself. So sorry guys. Anyway, RedByte with 2 frags early on. Moodai with the reply. There's Messer with the grenade coming in. onto Mudai to stop him as the plant is going to go down. Termi going to try and stop this. Umbe with the kill onto Mesa though. And Umbe, in fact, is your last remaining player. He's already got a 1v2. When he's got 2 frags, he's in a 1v4 in fact. As there is actually 2 players around this AR. He's got to peek around the corner, see a player any second now. I'm about to cough. Oh god, timing on that as oh, you take away.
Alright, so we have Umbe, 1 versus 2 as Enzi is dropping a dribble bomb, but it's not going to matter as Termi has seemed to have made a bit of a resurrection. He's 6-2-14 now, which is definitely an upgrade on 2-1-13 I think he was a couple rounds ago. And we do now move on to 10-10, so it's all even once again. Huge comeback from RedByte if you have just joined us. They were 9-3 behind at half time. So I'm definitely starting to pick up those rounds thick and fast as Riddick once again will drop a grenade. Been a huge problem from PMP. Falling like flies from these grenades, but PMP have came back with 2 frags of their own. Shot and Mirko have taken down the M&M combo of Met and Mesa, as Mirko has already bit the dust. Umbe back onto Riddick, frags being exchanged left, right and centre. PMP are ahead in this 1v6 situation. Vu's been heavily tagged up from Shah. Shah's going to have a second crack at it, but can't finish off Vu, who just refuses to die, and he has literally not moved a muscle. So obviously feeling confident about his AK work. It's going to be an AK versus AK battle over the market, and PMP will come out on top as Shah downs him for a second frag in a row. 11-10 NZ, and this has a draw written all over it.
I'm back. I'm sorry, I apologise. Anyway, yeah, 11-10. Sorry guys, again. I'm apologising too much, I'll shut up now. Anyway, Lehu, I'm following on to him. He's on that milk van right now, milk car, I don't care what you call it. There's 4 frags come out, 5 in fact, as Lehu will take down Termi, making it a 2v3. Mirko and Umbe, in fact it's Lehu and somebody else for PMP, and it is Mirko and Lehu. I'm still following on to Lehu as he is coming up the street now. The scope is just at the top of the street, in fact, as he does see him, lands the tag but not the frag, as the scope shot comes back but isn't going to land anything from Mesa's R700. As Lehu will now progress back up that street and will land the frag, as Mirko also with one as well. And Met is your last remaining player with the SMG. There's one to his right, one to his left, and Mirko's to his right will take down Met. And that will be 12-10. And PMP with just 1 round left, but really it shouldn't have gone down to this.
Indeed, it's 3 PMP players on 16 and Mesa top fragging with 19. Let's crack on with the action here as Mesa has picked up that first frag. Best case scenario for RedByte right now is a draw. Remember, this is CGI. There will be no overtime. There is no best of 3 format, just City Streets. And look at PMP just prowling on this B side. Mudai has taken down Shah. The team kill comes in. The worst possible time. Lihu goes back. Mudai picks up his second frag. Termi back onto Lihu. And the bomb has been planted from Umbe here. But PMP are a player down. The question is, can they manage to stave off this onslaught from RedByte? This start of the answer seems to be a yes, as 2 frags have came in. It's just going to be Termi now in a 1 versus 2 to save his team. If there was a time for him to shine and put away his differences at the start of this game, it's now, but it's not going to happen, as Mudai picks up his 5th frag, or the 4th frag of the round, and that's going to be 13-10 NZ. What a match that ended up being.